Hello class, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to add a couple trees and landscaping in here. I'm going to show you a couple things. I'm going to basically do it the same way I added this person. You can start by going to Google and finding trees, and this is not a bad way to do it, especially for a photo reel. And when you want to do it, you want to make sure that you do get, it's really hard to cut out a tree. It's much easier to cut out a person, so if you can get a transparent one, and you know that with this checkerboard pattern and this little sideways things, if you got a transparent image, it'll go in a lot easier. I'm going to do a full tree another way, but what I also want to do is I want to get a nice big quality of just a branch of a tree. So I saved this branch here, and this is the one I'm going to do first. So I'm going to Photoshop. I already have it opened here, and I'm going to select all. Let me maximize this screen here. Select all, so it's all selected. I'm just going to do Control C for copy, come over to my perspective, and paste this in. I'm going to just sort of put it to the top corner again. Things hanging out is perfectly fine, and trees can be stretched a little bit in any direction, so it's like I'm standing under a tree. Maybe I'll even rotate it a little bit to sort of get it longer, and I can just maybe cover up that. I don't want to cover up that too much because I think it's a sort of interesting piece of the architecture. Maybe even if I stretch it out a little bit, I can almost get around it somewhere like that. So you can sit and play. Maybe move it up a little bit. It just has it gives it a nice sense of atmosphere, like you're sitting under a tree and that there really are trees sort of all the way around. Of course, if the one you didn't get is dark, it's going to be in shade, so being dark is appropriate. So I'm going to go with that. I think it looks good. I might duplicate it. I could duplicate it and move it around a little bit, but that's sort of an interesting tree. And you can do that, the same thing, you just open up a tree. If it's transparent, you copy it, you paste it in, even if it's a full tree, and you put it in and you scale it and you rotate it and do everything else that you need to do to sort of get it into place. But I'm going to show you another way to do a tree sort of in the next video.